All right. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the fourth day of 5 days free training data analytics with the career guidance webinar. Today, I'll be talking about and I'll be showing about how to create a project from scratch. That is by using Power BI. Okay. So before that, I just want to know what kind of people are there in this webinar. Okay. Based on that, I'll actually see if there are more professionals, then I have a different idea. If there are only freshers, then there's a different idea. See, I'm not a person who actually take similar kind of class for every session. So I see the people who are attending and then I'll be taking the sessions because I have almost 15 years of training experience with project experience. So I just want to know what kind of people are there here. So I'll just post one poll, quickly just answer it. Based on that, I'll plan my class. Right. So I posted one poll, please answer it. Okay. Let's give another 15 seconds so that everyone will take this poll. Please, people, all of you, please take this poll. It just take just one click. That's all. I want. There are 73 people. Only 62 have taken. Another 11 people. Please take this vote. This is for you people only, so that I can plan my entire sessions. You didn't get the poll. Why? Why, Akshita? Okay, no problem. Are you a student? Not sure why you people are not getting the poll. I think many of them have got. But anyways, no worries. It's not so serious. Akshita and Sahitya, you just message me. The question is, are you a student, fresher, or professional? Okay. Okay, good. I think it might take some time. Fresher. Okay. More option, she will get it. Okay. All right. So people, I will end this poll and I'll show you the results as well. I'm ending this poll. See, we have 16% of students, 59% of freshers, and 25% of professionals. So what I'll do, because we have students who might find it very difficult to understand the industry, and there are some freshers who are actually looking for a job, and there are some professionals who still don't know how actually we should start the project. I will start the project from scratch so that you guys will understand how actually the real-time dashboards actually look. Okay. All right, let me close this poll. I stop this. And now one more poll quickly. I'll not take much time. Just to know how many of them are new joiners here. Okay. Right. It won't take much time for you people. Please answer this. Okay. So this is disabled. Okay. Anyways, how many of you are attending the first session? Thank you, Bhuvana. If I'm not wrong, Bhuvana, are you a sister of Anita? Because Anita, she had messaged me actually. Okay. No, I didn't send any poll. Okay. Fine, Bhuvana. I think she spoke to me last evening actually about you. So, okay. Sure, no problem, Bhuvana. We'll talk offline. Okay. Right. So there is some problem with the poll. So the poll is how many of you are attending first session? Just message me. There is some problem with the poll. Just message me. How many of you are attending the session first time? No worries. People, I didn't post the poll. There is some problem with the polling. I just want to know how many of you are attending first time. Quickly, I want the answer because the polling is not working. There are not many pressures, then I'll straight away go to the topic. Otherwise, I'll just explain them what we are actually. Okay, fourth day. I can see a lot of people. And people, one more thing, a very big thanks to everyone who has given a genuine feedback. And, I felt very happy. And people, again, I'm telling, I don't know how many of you have not yet received the access code. If you're not received, please message Suma. She will give the access. I think she has given to all of you the access. Suppose if you're not received, please message Suma, contact Suma. She will surely give you the access. I'll give you the number of Suma. Right. Not for the access, Mithun. That is, I'm talking about. I've shared the contact number. I'm talking about the course, the Power BI course. Okay. If you've not got the access for the complete access, please ask Suma. Okay. Suma, please message your number as well so that these people will know. All right, people, let me start the session. Okay, now stop. All of you stop messaging. All of you, please stop messaging. Now let's start the sessions. Okay. For people who have joined. Okay. All right. People who have joined today, let me just quickly tell about us, what we are actually. All right. So we are actually an institute and a development center where we teach analytics and reportings. We do corporate trainings, online trainings, and classroom trainings. We also develop a lot of projects on analytics and reportings. The courses, what we do is we do right from advanced Excel till Python programming. We also teach data science, data analytics, and business analytics. And about myself, I have worked with companies like SD Software, Farmark Analytics, Mu Sigma Business Solutions, and IMS Healthcare, which is now IQVIA. And I specialize in dashboards, tool development, automations, and optimization of the process. So I have the skills of advanced Excel, macros, dashboard designing, Access, Tableau. You can see all these skill sets I actually specialize. And these are our client list. We're actually not only in India, we have clients overseas as well, where we support them with project trainings and placements as well. And these are the training scores, what we have on an average of 5.4 to 5.6 throughout, consistently doing this from 2012 till now. Okay, and these are the awards what we have got. I'll be sharing this PPT. I don't want to waste much time in keep telling all these things. Okay, and we also are Certiport, where we help people in taking their exams, and almost 100 plus students have already taken the exams on Microsoft, Excel, and 25 plus on PL 300, that is Power BI exams. Okay, right. So these are the people who have already completed. So you can go through this PPT. Right. Let's come to the topic now. Okay. 5 days training. In that first day, we had MS Excel, then SQL Server, then Power BI. And today we are working on the project using Power BI. Okay. So yesterday, quickly, we had a glance about the Power BI, and some of them actually had given a very good feedback. And for that, we also have rewarded them with the entire course. If still some people wants to get that course, you can still comment. You can speak to Suma. She will guide you how to get the free access for the entire course for Excel, SQL Server, and Power BI. But today, we have the topic that is project using Power BI. Okay. All right. There are some awards. People who are attending all 5 days, we are actually taking the attendance. So there are some people who have attended all the 4 days. So we are very much thankful about those people who have attended all the 4 days, and tomorrow also we are expecting them to come, and you'll be getting the certificate of participation as well for attending all 5 days. And this award will also be like with 1,000 rupees gift voucher. Today, I will be sharing a project. Okay, but only in the community I'll be sharing the project. People who actually are in the community will get the project. They can do the project, and I'll try to put all the videos today only, because we had a lot of discussions, a lot of fight as well, actually for adding the videos. And some people tell in the management that let's not give the videos. And I actually spoke and told that videos are necessary, at least for them to learn. Okay, because we are doing so much, we are putting so much of efforts. I can understand that not everyone can attend the sessions every day. It will be a little difficult. So understanding their needs, we are trying to give the videos also, but we need the valid reason why we are not able to come for the classes. Okay, right. And today's free gift, people, today I have a very big gift for all of you, professionals, freshers, and also for the students. I am actually giving you this Power BI books with source files. You might be thinking that these files we actually get in the internet only, we can download, but people, I'm telling you, the source files you'll not get. Source files which we get only when we purchase them. Okay, but I am giving them for you completely free. But what you have to do for that, how will you get this gift? Today's question is about today's project session in your LinkedIn. I want you to post how was this session. You do it after the session only. About today's project session in your LinkedIn. That means I want all of you to have LinkedIn. Now you might ask, why should I have, why should I prepare one LinkedIn? See, everyone have got Facebook, everyone have got Instagram, but I tell Instagram and Facebook, it's just for your personal things. Some people are actually using for professional things as well, but Facebook and Instagram actually is a time pass. But I'll tell you people, if you are really serious about your career, please, you should have a LinkedIn page. Tomorrow I'll be telling you how to create this LinkedIn page. If you already have the LinkedIn page, what I want is today I'll be doing I'll be doing one project. After the project, you can take the screenshots. I'll be sending you the screenshots. What you do is in your LinkedIn, post how was the session, a detailed explanation about the session. And here it says your thoughts on Power BI dashboard, what we are doing today. Before attending the session, what you felt about how actually we can do the project. And after attending the session, how actually you felt about working on the project. So this you'll have to do. And also tag, tag me and my company, that is our institute name in your LinkedIn, and post it and send the screenshot to Suma. That is 9066078793. I'll show you how these books are also available. Okay, what all things are available. I told you source files, you can learn in depth of Power BI. This is what I'm actually giving you. Okay, Raki has shared the LinkedIn as well. Go and check. Bhuvana, don't worry, we'll give you the certificate. That is my responsibility. Everyone will get the certificate. Okay. So what I was telling is, see here, again, I'm telling you, you just have to post about today's session, that is about the project, what we work on Power BI. Your thoughts on Power BI dashboard, before attending session, what you felt, and after attending the session, what you are actually feeling about working on Power BI project. Tag me and the company, that is institute name, and take the screenshot of what you posted and send it to Suma. Okay. And also, if you think you want to give some reviews, you can still, if you are a fresher, first session or second session or whatever, we have, you can also send the reviews on Google app and also on LinkedIn, whichever you feel, and send the screenshot. You will get access for all the courses. Okay. Raki, please post that Google review link and the app link also. Quickly, please do that. Right. So this is what we have. And again, I'll come back to this. So let's straight away jump to what actually we have in the session today. Okay. People have a lot of things to discuss. Just post this. And people, still, if you're not joined the community, I'm just putting this community link. Please join the community link. Okay. All right. So let's minimize all the PPT and let's go to the topic now. Before that, I actually promised you that I'll be showing you the free gift. See here, which are all the books you're getting. See, one is Power BI quick guide with the supporting files. This is what you'll be getting. See, if I open this, you can see I have a textbook here, and here I have all the source files. You'll not get the source files, people, in net. You might get only the PDF. See, completed examples, data source, and starting examples. This I'll be sharing it with you. Okay. Next, Power BI DAX. If anybody wants to master DAX, complete DAX right from scratch, see, we have with the supporting files. See, with all the supporting files. People, I actually challenge, no one will actually give you this. I'm actually giving you because I want all my students to learn and master. This is just a soft copy. People, you might think it's very costly, why are they actually giving? It's just a soft copy. Okay. So I won't actually spend much on this. I just love sharing whatever I can within my limits. Okay. So I felt that this is very useful for you people. And this is people who wants to take Power BI, PL 300 exams. It's not DA, it's a PL 300 exam. So all the files are available. See here, which you can actually use for preparing for your exams. The source also is there. Okay. So everything, whatever is required, is available in this 3 books. This will be given completely free for you. But for that, as I told you, please see to that you will actually post your thoughts in LinkedIn. Okay. Right. Now, screen is not visible, people. Is it gray color? Okay. Stop sharing. And now I will share it again. All good now? All of you, let me start. Shall I start? All good? Very good. Done. Now all of you stop typing. Concentrate on every topic what I tell, because every topic is important. This will be useful for your interview as well. Okay. All right. Before that, I'll make all my mobiles silent. Okay. Done. First thing, let me open what we have today. Okay. I'll open this PPT, which I've already shared. It's there in the app as well. You can download. All right. Sorry, project. Dashboard designing using Power BI. The dashboards are nothing but the project what we're actually working. Before we work on something, let's quickly have some 10 minutes discussion about what is dashboard, because when we actually create something, we should know the background of it. Let me tell you what is a dashboard. Dashboard definition is very simple. To tell you in a very simple way, dashboard is nothing but I have a raw data, which I actually clean that, put that into a presentable manner, which anyone can easily understand. Let me tell you one simple example. You watch IPL match. In that, if you go 10 years back, we actually used to see the scores in numbers, like they used to put that in table. But now if you see the way it is presented, the scores, what they show, say one man is standing, the batsman is standing, and there is a pie chart where it is shown that zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. By seeing that, it is very easy for us to understand that, yes, how many runs he has made by single run or double run or 3 runs or 4 or 6. We can see 2 teams. Team 1 from first over to 20th over. Then again, second team from first over to 20th over, they can easily compare. So this is called as, reporting techniques. How they actually show your data in a simple manner, anyone can understand. When you collect all these reports and put it into one place, then that is called as dashboard. It says a data dashboard is a tool that provides a centralized interactive means of monitoring, measuring, analyzing, and extracting relevant business insights from different data sets in key areas while displaying information in interactive, initiative, and visual way. Such big definition. But to understand it very simple, let me tell you, dashboard is nothing but to take your raw data anywhere. It can be, yesterday we saw how to actually connect from various different sources. I connect the data, convert that into a presentable reports, and show it to the client or users. That's all. You don't read all these and get confused. That's all is dashboard. Okay. Now, what is Power BI dashboard? The dashboards what I discussed. If you're doing it in Power BI, then that is Power BI dashboard. That's all. What we are doing is we are just trying to take the technology, the tool. The Power BI dashboard is a single page, often called as canvas. I discussed all this canvas, the visualizations, everything we discussed. So we are using Power BI to create the project. Same thing, we can use Excel, we can use ClickView, we can use Tableau, any softwares. So the dashboard, what the data, what we're actually showing, the technology, what we're using is important. That's all. I have one link here. Just click on this link. I've already shared this presentation with you. Click on this link. This will take me to the Power BI website where they have a very well-mannered, well-structured, dashboard designing options. See, you have all the topics there. What are the uses of dashboards? Dashboards are actually used to take decisions. Yesterday, I was talking about a business analyst and data analyst. Business analyst will take the data, come to data analyst, and he will do all the reports and I'll give it to the business analyst. So what does that mean? That means it is easy for us to read the data, understand the data, and take the decision. And we are making some dynamic dashboards, which we just plug in all the data and it will get refreshed automatically. Okay. That is the uses of dashboard. So here we have all these topics. You just go through this. I'll send you this. Okay. Types of dashboards, depending on companies, there are a lot of dashboards actually what we create. But broadly, dashboards are classified in a very simple way in three different ways. I'll tell you. Actually, dashboards are depending on the data, the kind of client what we have, and the kind of data what we have. Now, if you say we have operational dashboard, strategic dashboard, and analytical dashboards. These are the three different dashboards what we have. Regularity of dashboard usage. Why do we create dashboard? And what is the use of dashboard? Dashboard is actually used for creating the reports. To make our raw data, which is not structured, it's not cleaned, that kind of data into presentable reports. Now, how are we actually using this dashboard? It is like real-time dashboards. If you go to some of the websites where we have this stock market, or if you go to ClickBuzz, you can see the data is getting refreshed every 2 seconds, 5 seconds or something. That is called as real-time dashboards, where the data is getting refreshed automatically as and when the data is updated. Periodical dashboards, usually these periodical dashboards are Excel dashboards or Power BI dashboards, where we create the reports. We take weekly reports and plug in the data, or monthly reports, half yearly, yearly reports. That is, we are just taking the reports for, say, example, you are working in a company. Now your weekly report has to be taken from Monday to Friday. You're working. What is the number of hours you have worked? What is the revenue you have generated? What is the projects you have handled, and how many hours you worked in each project? So these kind of reports, if you're taking, that is weekly report. Monthly report is, I want to know what is the production for this month. So what is each employee's contribution in this month? Especially this HRs, they take these monthly reports to know the number of hours they have worked, the number of days, the attendance. Yearly report is for, let's say, you have the bonus cycle, they want to check your performance. Those kind of things, actually, we can use this as periodical dashboards. Right. What is this dashboard designing process? Now, I want all of you just make a note of it, the process. Okay, this is very important. What is the process? Let me talk about the process. First thing is requirement gathering. This is done by the business analyst, as yesterday I told you. Requirement gathering is what? Requirement gathering means people will actually go, the analyst, okay? It can be a data analyst or a business analyst. You will go to the client or your manager or someone who wants to get this dashboard to be done. We gather the requirements. What is that you need? First, we should understand. After that, we start planning. In this planning, we do a lot of things. Which software to use? What is the data source? How the data is? If the data comes, what all I should do? Who are all the person who will be actually working on this particular project? When a project comes, okay, it is always like this. We have a project manager, then we'll have a TL, then we'll have the resource who work on that. There will be some QC people who wants to QC. This is how actually it is organized. Okay, that is in the industry level. For freshers, you don't worry too much about this. Planning is done by the business analyst. The next, storyboard. We were just speaking about dashboard. What is the storyboard? Storyboard is actually, we build the plan, correct? Similarly, we build a story for the project to be executed. I have the data. That data, how will I actually show? It is something like I brought some plot. Now I need to design my house. What all things I have to do to construct my house? Similarly, I have the data. What is that I need to create? How actually I should design the dashboard? That is storyboard. Next, Prototype mock. What is prototype? Prototype is nothing but a mock tool, which actually exactly looks like the dashboard what you're actually creating, but it is not functional. It is just to make the user know that, see, this is how it is actually looking. If this process, the prototype and the mock, whatever is there, if this is approved by the client, then you have to go and start working on the project. Otherwise, if they say any changes to be done in the look and feel of the dashboard, please correct it here only. Why? Because after creating the project, you will be writing, there are some dashboards which you write codes. In this case, you're not writing codes, but still you have designed something, you've connected the data, everything is done. Later on, the client will come and tell that, see, this is not what I wanted, to change this. Then you have to redesign that. I'll tell you people, if you're doing rework, client will not client will not pay for that. You are putting some more efforts. Company is in loss and they'll blame the resource only, the person who is working on that. So please make sure that the prototype, the mock tool, the draft, what we call it as, that should be perfect. Once they approve, then you start designing the layout. That is, start. So here we give the prototype. Sometimes we just write it in a paper, take the screenshots or PDF, and then we'll send it. Or sometimes we make a proper design layout, but which is not actually working. Then we can have this design layout. Then we can choose which softwares. This can be interchanged actually. This choosing of the tool can be done in the planning only, but still this is necessary. So planning itself will be actually thinking about which tool to use. Suppose sometimes what happens, the client requires the dashboard, but he is not confirmed that which one to use. So depending on the project, depending on the requirement, the complexity, later also we can choose the software as well. Okay, right. Execution, that is what we are doing today. Okay, say we have this requirement gatherings, we have planned, everything is done. So we chose the software also, that is Power BI. Now we have to execute that. I'll tell you how to execute that. And after that, deployment, that is publishing. We're just sending it. Make a note of this, or if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot or make a note and then start understanding how to create this dashboard, because I'll be giving you a project after this session. You can work on that in the same process. Okay, right. Now this is the mock. This is the layout of the dashboard. This is not standard one, but I'm just telling you how actually your dashboard should be. So you should have a logo. Banner. What is banner? Banner is nothing but it is the title. You can put this banner anywhere. Here we have this controls. People who doesn't know about these controls, filters or slicers, controls are nothing but the buttons. Like we have option button, we have drop downs, we have so many other buttons which we use to control the reports. Slicers, they are actually the filters. I'll show you about the slicers. A lot of new things have been added in this version. I am very happy that, this webinar, the first time, I'm also using all these new options. Okay. Then we have this navigations. Navigations means yesterday we learned about the buttons where we click on page 1, page 2, page 3. So that we can do it by using navigations. And what we see here, this box, reports, this is how your report should be. See, I given a lot of space for reports. A lot of space should be given for reports, because that is what the user will be studying. All the slicers, I've seen people, giving all big slicers, filters and all. Don't give much space. Don't use much space for these controls, buttons. Give more space for reports. This is very important. Okay. All right. Now you just see, this is one layout which I've done in Power BI. I'll tell you how to actually create these kind of layouts. I've seen many Power BI dashboards. They say that it's a dashboard. People, I'll tell you, I told you yesterday also, there are some people who sit and keep shouting in YouTube and, in ads and all, saying that we'll make you expert in just 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It is not so easy. Okay. It is you who have to decide when, how much I put the efforts and then become the expert. So please put more efforts. I can only tell you that I can teach you these things in very less time. But to learn, you require a lot of practice. Everything looks easy when I'm doing. When you're doing, it is difficult. So as a trainer and as a student, okay, I'm speaking as a student. Now, what I'm telling is, I'm speaking as a student, not as a trainer. It is easy to learn, but you have to practice a lot. Okay, but I'll make all the things step by step, which will make you understand it easily and also practice it easily. But learning is not just easy; it is your efforts, and I'm telling it is not difficult as well. Okay, see, these things are very easy to design. I'll show you how to design this. Everything I'll show you. Okay, so this is how your dashboard should be, not just create some. Yesterday, I didn't go with a lot of designs. I just created one visualization and just showed you that's all. Today, I'll tell you the actual way how we should design. See, this is one more design which I've done. People, I'll ask you one question, okay, before I move on. If you see this dashboard, okay, this layout, how do you feel about this look and feel of this dashboard? Do you think it is very difficult to create or easy to create? After seeing this, how do you feel? It's basic, okay. Easy, very good. Easy, moderate, easy. I think difficult, okay. Right, okay, fine. Right. Now, all of you stop typing, okay. All of you, please stop typing. Please stop typing. Okay. Not easy, not difficult. Good answer. It's like 50-50. There are some answers like this. They give answers such a way that they'll not fall under this also, the other side also. It's a safer side, actually. Okay. People, I'll tell you, this is very easy to create. Okay. I will show you how to do this. Nothing is difficult. In, I don't know how many of you actually understand Kannada. There is a proverb in Kannada. Kaliyavargu Brahma Vidya, Kalt Mele Koti Vidya. So the meaning of this, people who doesn't know Kannada, I'll tell you, until you learn something, it looks very difficult, or it looks like it's a very big technology or something very big knowledge or something. But once you start learning, it'll become like very easy to work on that. Okay. So unless and until you explore, everything looks, people actually think that it's very difficult to do. Once they start exploring it, they feel that, oh, that's all. I also know this. I'll tell you one story. I'll not take much time. I went to one seminar, actually. I was sitting and I showed you some dashboard like this, but that time we didn't have this Power BI. So we used to do the dashboards in Excel. So what happened, I'll tell you, when I was actually showing this dashboard, it was such a wonderful dashboard. Many of them are actually managers. They would have not seen, because some of the managers, they won't work on these things. They just only make others to work and then get the work done. They will use that and they'll say they have done that. So when it was a big screen and I was showing that screen, and people told, oh, wow, this is very nice and all. After that, when I showed them how to do that, what the answer was? Are you only this much? I can also do this. It's very easy. This is very easy. See, just 1 hour before, when I showed the report, they said that it's wonderful, it's very nice, and things like that. But once I told them that, how to do this, they started telling, ayo, only this much. It is very easy, macha. We can also do this. See, this is how it is. Okay. So I'm not telling it's wrong what they told. I'm just telling that it is all about how we explore things. Now, once they started exploring, they felt it is very easy. Okay. It's very easy. So things are like that, actually. Okay. Right. Let me show some more. See, this is also done by PPT. It's also very easy. And these are actually, I have downloaded for my students to get an idea. Okay. So how actually you should plan the dashboard? Let's say you're not a good designer. Assume that you're not a good designer. You don't know anything about PPT. You don't know anything about Photoshop. You don't know anything, nothing. You're not all, doing anything in graphic design. For them, you have to go and understand, see some websites. There is nothing wrong in seeing the websites where they do all this dashboard. See, for that, I've just downloaded this. All this, I actually thankfully tell for these people. I also have the websites, the link here. I very much thankful for these guys, because even I actually keep watching these dashboards. See how nice dashboard. See, this one I just did similar to that here. See, it's the same thing, but I tried something different. Not exactly. At least you should take some idea. See, it's exactly same thing what you see at this one. but I slightly changed a few things. Okay, see, just go and check this dashboard. See this one. Okay, I'll show you this layout, how to do this very quickly. I'll show you in PPT how you can do this. Let's keep this, but let me finish this PPT. Okay, see, all these are different dashboards, designs. You should take only the designs. Don't copy the entire thing. Just an idea. Okay, these are the links which I have downloaded, and I'm very much thankful to all these people, these websites that they've given a wonderful dashboard designings. But people, there are some paid this thing what dashboards. So if you think you want to purchase, you can purchase. But please, my recommendation is just take the idea. Don't go and download that and again purchase that. Because we're all coming from very middle class or lower middle class people who cannot afford so much. Okay, everything will be in dollars, and think about how much will cost for us. Okay, so let's work on ourselves because we have to practice, right? It's okay. So all this are something which we'll be working on. So I'll not go and um, read all this, how to import, export, how to create icons and these things. We'll just learn all this. Okay. So this one I'll be teaching you practically. So I just skip all this. Banners. Okay. All right. So this is what I have in the PPT. Now let's open our, let me keep this because I wanted to show you how to design the layouts as well. Right. Chavi, I've given the website in the PPT. You can go and check in the PPT. Okay. And Mohit, I'll be sending you the dashboard for practicing. Complete. After this, I'll be sending you. You can put that screenshot in your LinkedIn and you can post it as well. Okay. Right. So what should we do now? Let's go and start working on the project. I have the topics here. It's not that always you have to follow this only. Remove. Okay. See, dashboard layout you have to create. You have to add background, visualization, shapes. Suppose if you require any icons, buttons, and all these things, these are some of the steps what we have to do. Before that, we also need to, this is for dashboarding techniques. Suppose if you think you want to work, then you can also get the data also here. So what we'll do, we'll follow these steps. Not all the steps are required. Depending on this thing, what project you are working, slowly we'll include the topics there. Okay. Yes, Mohit, I'll give you, sir, again, green screen. Are you, what's happening to my Zoom? Not sure. People, please mention, okay, whenever you get that green screen, gray screen or green screen, or whatever, immediately I can correct it. Right, people, now I'm starting the project. I'll go here and I'll open Power BI. You've learned this, how to do this. I'll just click on this Power BI desktop. It is opening now. It'll take some time. Meanwhile, what we'll also do is we'll go and see if we have the data. If not, then I'll get the data immediately. Where is the data? Okay, so in the yesterday's session, we had taken one data here, same data I'll take. Okay. So we have this raw data in yesterday's session, same data I'll take here, and let me put it here. And copy data source, Control C, and let's paste it here. It's not copying. Why? All right. So I'll be using this data. So the same data yesterday, what we use, the same thing I'll be using here also. Now my Power BI is opened. Close this. First thing, first step, go to file and say save as. Save the file. This is very important. So where will I save? I'll save in the same path where we are creating the dashboard. Okay, see, paste it. It says .pbix. Let me give the name as 5 days webinar project using Power BI. Okay, I'll share this file also with you people. I'll say enter. Now I saved. Why I'm telling this is whenever you create a project, okay, whenever you start any file, not only Power BI, any file, make sure that you will save that. Why? Because you know what happens? I create everything, everything is done. Wonderful dashboard is created. If you're not saved, something happens to your system, gone. Again, you cannot recover it. So please make sure that first step you will save. Not only Power BI, Excel, PowerPoint, Word file, anything. Okay, right. Next step is creating the layout. We'll bring the data later. I want to create the layout. I'm not a designer. There are some students who come and say, sir, I'm not a designer. I don't know Photoshop. I don't know the graphics. How will I actually design, sir? What should I do? Let me tell you, even without knowing all these designs, you can be an expert in designing. How? Let me first tell you. I have one folder called as background image. You can see that I have one image here. Okay. See, this image I have created. How did I create? Let me tell you. But before that, if you go here, there are some people, what they do is they'll go to this view and here have the layout. So these are called as themes where they go and they'll apply the theme here like this. You can see the background will change. This is one way of using the background. That is, we are using the themes here. But I'll tell you, there are advantages of themes. What happens with the themes? When I select this theme, you can see there are some color codes here. If you think I want the color code like this, you can select this. Say, for example, I want this. Let me click on this. I applied the theme here. You can see the theme like this. When I apply the theme, the color codes, say these are called as primary, secondary, or something like this. You have these color codes. When you create a chart, the charts will be created according to these colors. You can change it later as well. But what I want is, I want to customize it. I'll take the default one, the default. This is the default one. When we open the Power BI, we get this default one. But what I'll do is, I'll try to design my own background. Assume that I have some images to be added. In this themes, we cannot add. Themes is like standard. So what I'll do, what I'm teaching is about how easily you can create a dashboard with a very nice background and a layout with modernized dashboarding skills. I'll not name, some of the people. I actually got an ad when I was seeing. The ad says, I'm the only person who actually teach you the modernized dashboards. It's very nice, very easy. All these things they'll tell. But when you go inside, there'll be nothing. But I'll tell you, everything is easy unless and until you explore it. Right? Now, let me tell you how easily you can create this dashboard. What I have done, see here, we can go to the PPT. Okay. What we'll do, we'll say Control N. Okay. Say Control N. And then here I can add some images or I can, put anything here and create the layout. How? Let's say, go to this insert. Here I have so many things to insert. This is PowerPoint what I'm using. Let me again tell you how to open PowerPoint. You can just go here. You can use this PowerPoint. Say, I can open somewhere here, PowerPoint. And if you think you are finding it difficult to search, see here I have the PowerPoint. Usually what I do is Windows R and I'll type Power PNT. Okay, Power PNT, or you can search anywhere. I'll open the PowerPoint. Now I open the PowerPoint here. I am taking a blank screen here like this, a blank screen. Now what I do, I'll go here and I'll try to insert one shape. Go to this insert. I have one shape here. Take one shape, fill it like this. Let's say I'll fill it here like this. Let me fill this completely. Okay. I filled it. I left some gap here. I'll tell you why later. I filled this. Now I need to fill color for this. What I'll do, I'll go to the shape fill. I will fill some color, whichever is good. Say I want something this color, and I'll remove the outline. I don't want the outline, see, but I want this to be gradient. What is gradient now? Gradient means mixing of two colors or more than two colors. I'll go here. I will click on this gradient. Here I have more gradient so that I can mix more than two colors. Gradient. See, I got some color like this. I'm not happy. Here it says linear, radial, depending on your direction. I can select. For me, this is square. So I'm using this linear. When it is round, you can use spherical, that is sphere or radial, whatever. Here I already have some predefined colors, but I want my own color. I'll set direction. I want the dark color to be here and light color to be in the end. Now here we can have some points. I'm just removing, just drag it out. Select this. Say I want this color here. And in the end, I want same color, but I'll try to reduce the color like this. See, like this. Right. Now, why did I give some space here? I'll tell you. I will copy this, paste it, and I will keep it here like this. This is for my, okay. See, I just designed this. Let's keep this for my buttons, drop downs, slicers, logos, something like that. If you think you want to design something, you can still design. What also I do is I'll take one shape, or we'll do one thing. Let's not make it complex. I just did this. If you think I want to add some image, okay, let's say I want to add some image. Let me show you that also. Let me see if I have some image here. Let me just check if I have any image to be added. Icons. I'm just checking the images if we have. If not, I'll just get it quickly. Any image you can add, but make sure that it is licensed, okay, or license free. Actually, when you're downloading, some of the images are licensed. You might they might actually question you, or they might ask you to pay for that. Right, let me go here quickly. I'll add, okay, the image, background image. Okay, I'm just taking that image, only image. Okay, so here I have one image. I'm just copying this and I'm pasting it here. Now what I'll do, this is the image. Any image you can take, people. Please, again, don't think that, what I'm doing here. I'm just taking that image. I'm just filling this like this. Drag it. I'll send this background, send it back. Now it is completely filled. This one, what I'll do, I'll make it transparency. See, you can see that it's little transparent like this. Like this. If you think I want to completely attach this, you can do this also. See, I created the layout here. Right. So now my layout is ready. Okay, that not layout, the background image is ready. Now, how will I convert this into image? Let me close all the other files. As I told you, I don't like keeping all the files opened. Now you see, I created one background here. Select by dragging like this. Okay. If you feel that there is some gap or something, you can just fill this. Select or say Control A. That also will do. Right click and say save as picture. When you click on the save as picture, you can see it asks for the path. What we'll do, we'll go and we'll save it in our dashboard where we had created this background image, and I will copy this. Okay, here I'll save it as JPEG. JPEG means it is the image format. I will say 5 days webinar. I'll just type 5 days webinar and I'll say save. Now the picture is saved. If you want to save this PPT file, you can also save this PPT file. For me, it is not required. When you are actually working, make sure that you will save this. And if you think you want to add something here, you can please add that. Done. My image for the background is done. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this Power BI, this canvas, I need the background. How to get the background? Let's go here. We'll see where is the format canvas. Right click and say format canvas. People, the version February and the below version is totally different. Automatically this pan will be there. Okay, but here we don't have the pan. So for that, the new version pan will not be there. Right click and say format canvas. You'll get this format canvas. Let me close this again. I'll show you. See, right click and say format canvas. All right, now I'll go to the C. Here I have this page information. Page information is nothing but the page details, say page 1, page 2, page 3. Now if you think I want to name this, I'll say dashboard. I named it as dashboard. Okay, here I have standard, tooltip and drill through. Forget about these things. Let it be standard because we are creating the reports here. Right, now the page information is done. Canvas settings. Here we can actually do the settings. What is that? Let me tell you. See here, if I go, it is 16:9. This is the standard size. What we make that videos and all, that is 16:9. The Instagram videos, what we see, that is vertical, that is 9:16. What you're seeing now is the horizontal, that is 16:9. If you think you want to customize, you can go and customize here. But leave it 16:9 only. This is the standard size for the project. Next, the alignment, keep it as top only. Don't do anything with that. The next is the canvas background. We'll go here and I'll try to add the background. If you see here, I have this image. I'll say browse. And now let's go to this background image. See, just now we had created this 5 days webinar. I will say open. This one, what I have already created, but this one is for you. I just created. I'll say open. When I say open, the image is available here. Okay, it is available. Can you see that image here, people? Say yes or no. Are you able to see the image here in the canvas? No. Tell me yes or no. No problem. No, no, no. No one can see because I'll tell you why you cannot see. Right. Okay. Stop. You cannot see. It is there. Why it is not there, I'll tell you. You see this transparency? The transparency, I should reduce like this, make it 0. See, I can see this. But if you see the image, we had one, building here, some image was there. It is not there. What happened? What I'll do, I'll go here. You can see image fit. I'll click on this. Here I have this fill. See, or fit. Now you can see I got this image, the background image. Done. Next is the layout. I still have not taken the data. We'll take the data later. I have planned already with the project, okay? Otherwise, you have to plan the design. Now, let's say I want to add one layout here. My layout should include, say, some 3 charts on top, then 2 line charts, and I want a chart that is the table and a map. This is what I want. On top, I need some cards, that is summarized reports. How to do that? First, what I'll do, I'll go to this insert, and here I have the shapes. There are so many different shapes. Now, there is a question. Some people will actually ask, you could have done the layout in the PPT itself here. You could have put the layout in the PPT itself. If you would have asked the same question 1 year back, or say 1.5 years back, I would have told, please design that in the PPT itself. Because that time we didn't had these many shapes. We had only 5 shapes. That is what you see on top. Not so flexible. But now we have a lot of flexibility in working on this particular designs as well. But let me take one shape. See, I'll just click on this. I'll get one shape here like this. I will keep it here. Just keep it here. Try to adjust. Now you don't have to adjust exactly. Just keep it as is. I wanted 3 charts. This is not actually the report. This is the layout, what I'm creating, the placeholder. I'm selecting this and we'll try to format this. Say, click on format. People in the old version, you'll have the format here only readily available in the pan, but in the new version, you have to right click and say format. I'll get this format window. So this format pan actually will be available automatically. It will be by default, it will be available in February and below version. The March version, above March version, you have to right click and say format. Now, if you see, I'm getting this format. Here I have the size, the style, okay, the colors and all. I'll just click on this. Here, I'll just see if I can actually change the colors. Do I have, because all these are new options even for me. So I'm just trying to check this, say background, visual, shape style. You can change the shape style. In this case, I have this rectangle. Keep it as rectangle. If you want to change anything, you can still change that, but don't do that. Let it be a rectangle only. Now here I have this fill. What I'll do is I'll go here. I'll take, say, white color. Now you might be thinking, why white color? I'll tell you. Border, we'll try to give the border. Let it be with some light color like this borders. Okay. Now here I have this white color. I'll just make it transparency like this. How much? Let's make it as 75%. See, I have one shape like this. But I want 3 shapes. What I'll do, Control C, Control V, and I'll keep it here. Control C, Control V. I'll keep it here. But a lot of gap here. Now, if you go and drag it like this, it won't look good. So what I'll do, I will select, hold Control, select all these 3 shapes. Okay. Now here, in this format window, if you go and click on this, I have this alignment. Click on this alignment and say, distribute horizontally. Now what happens? It will give me exact space. Now, if I drag this, what happens? See, only this shape will be resized. Okay. So what I'll do, select this and right click. I have something called as group. Group it. This is for designing, I'm telling. Now let me just drag it. This one. It's not taking. If that is the case, a lot of changes have happened here. Let's try to increase the size here only. Let me just try this. Okay. Okay, this looks good. Actually, we should get this resizing. I don't know why it's not happening. Maybe in the new version they would have disabled, but in the older version we can actually group it and we can resize that. Okay. All right. So I got this layout for this, and you can see that I arranged it properly and all 3 boxes are uniform in size. Now let's go here, select and remove the group. Group, ungroup. Okay, I'm just removing the group. Next, here I want 2 line chart, that is for, say, I want this for sales and profit. So what I'll do, I'll just take it like this and increase this. I need 2 different charts. Let me copy this and paste it. And I'll put one more. See, copy and paste. Okay, see. You can see that my layout is ready. How quickly we could create the layout. This is only layout, people. Still, you have not come to the data. Now, I want some cards here. What is card? Card is nothing but the summarized reports that anyways we can take it directly. Okay. Now, I want a title here. What I'll do for the title, go to this insert. I have text box. Click on this text box. I'll get one text box here, and all the formatting for the text box will be available here. Let's type 5 days free webinar. Let's not give this 5 days webinar. Okay. Project. Enough. Let's not give a very big title. I can just resize this and I'll increase the font. Always make sure that we'll increase the font so that it looks like a title. Now it looks like a normal text. How to do that? Here I have this selection of the font style. I'll say Arial black. Let me increase this to, let's say 36. It's too big. Then we'll say 24. Okay, this should do. Let me resize this till here like this. Okay, done. Now, if you just observe this, it looks very bad actually, because we have a very nice color, the background color. But if you see this, I have some white patch kind of thing. What should I do? Select this. Do we have the formatting here? Let's go and see size and style. Let's scroll down. Here you can see background. You can see the background of the background. See, the background is gone. Now, if you think that the font is not actually matching with the background, select and you have this font color here. Exactly in Word or PowerPoint, how you work, same thing we can do here also. Let me click on this and I'll try to give some color. Let me make it as white and see. Is it looking good? Yes. See, 5 days webinar project. I got the title. If you think you want to increase the font size, you can do that. Right? Okay. Next step, I want to have the logo. Why the logo is important? This is my product. This is my project. So the client always expect his logo to be available. What I'll do, I'll go here. I'll say insert. You can see this image. Click on this image. I have a folder here with the logo. This also I've shared. If you want, you can have your own logo as well. Say insert. You can see that I'm getting this logo. Now let me reduce this to fit in this particular place. Try to reduce this, adjust this, and I'll keep it. See, the logo is done. Now I want my drop downs or the buttons and everything to come here, but let's have a separator. What is separator? I don't want everything to be mixed with this logo, the controls, slicers, things like that. Atmiya, how to create a new logo, that is a different thing actually, because it's totally a different topic. We are working on Power BI, so let's concentrate on Power BI. But logo you can check, because this is not a graphic designing class. Okay. Anyways, people, one more thing I'll tell you, because Atmiya is asking about the logo. I'll tell you, this logo will be given by the client himself. Okay, so we don't have to bother and create the designs. The client will give the logo. We cannot create their logos. Keep in mind. And again, we should have the permission to have that. So you should be very careful about it. Okay. So you can ask the people, you can ask the client whom you're actually working on the project to have the logo. They will provide. Obviously, they have to provide. They will provide. They will only tell to add the logo. But what you have to do is, when you're actually adding the logo, make sure that it is background, transparent. How to know that? People, I'll tell you, when you have this say background, if you want to make it transparent, see, it should be PNG format. Okay, portable network graphics. That means it is actually used for what to say, the transparent background images, PNG. Okay, so even if you're actually adding any images, if you're searching any images, go and search in Google for any image, give the keyword and say PNG. You will get the transparent image. If you say JPEG, then you'll have the background white color. Okay, right. Now separator. I'll go to this shapes. I have this line. Okay, let me take this line. I have this line here. Go on, I'll take this line. Let me reduce this. What we are doing now is a dashboard design. Okay, it's not that we have still come to the report. See, I just put one separator here. We'll go to this size and style and shape style, whatever. Let's go and check if we can change the color. say shape style, fill, blue color. I'll make it light gray color. Is it working? No. Border will take. Here we'll say light. Yes. Let me make it little more. Okay. See, you can see that I have some separator here. Copy this, paste it, and then we can put it here also so that we can have some email IDs or whoever has done. Say, let me go here. I'll just try to take. We can go here and I'll take one more text box. Okay. So here I'll say copyrights. We'll have all these in your websites, and I'm just giving this copyrights. Say iTech analytic solutions. And I'll make it as Arial. I'm just telling you, okay? So whatever you want, you can add there. Now I'll remove the background here. Always try to remove the background so it looks good. Background. Let me change the color to white. Drag this and keep it here. Right? Okay. Now it's time for bringing the data and creating the reports. See how easy it is to create the layout, correct? Yes or no? Isn't it easy, people? How did you feel about it? How did you feel about the layout now? You've created the layout. Do you think it's easy or difficult? It's easy, right? Yeah. Okay. I told you I'll be showing you how to create a lot of layouts in the PPT as well. Within a few seconds, few minutes, you can create. Okay, done. All right. Now stop messaging. Now let's go and import the data because we need to create the reports. Let's go to this Home tab, get data, and say workbook because I have the data in workbook. Let's go and check where is that data. Yeah, we have the data. I selected. I'll say open. When I open, it will give me the data where all the tables will be available. You see whether it is from Access, CSV file, whichever format, data source. Now I'll select all this. I'm selecting all the tables and I'll also go and check if the data is proper. It's getting connected. It'll give me the preview. If there is any problem with the data, immediately I'll go and I'll correct it by using Power Query Editor. See, column 1, column 2. This should not be. See, the column header is here. So we have to go to Power Query Editor. Yesterday I showed you, right? I'll go here to this data. Location, product. Yeah, this product also should be corrected. Segment, and then ship mode. There are some tables where corrections are required. Transformation is required. The modification is required. So what I'll do, instead of loading, I'll say transform. Transform, what it will do, it will take me to Power Query Editor. It is taking me to the Power Query Editor where I need to modify the tables. Now let's go and see customer, just column 1, column 2. What should I do? In Home tab, here I have this use first row as headers. I'm just clicking on this first row as headers. Done. Now data table, one by one we'll check. That is fine. Location is fine. Product, there is a problem. Let's change this. Then segment, this also has to be changed. Ship mode also changed. Assuming that all the tables are corrected, modified. Now it is ready for creating the reports. I'll go here and I'll say close and apply. So what happens now? It is giving me the updated data. That is, it is correcting all the data and then it is bringing to the Power BI desktop. Now it is connecting. It is giving me the data. Done. Okay. Once it's done, then I'll get the list of tables here. See, I've got this data here. Let me close this format. Whenever it is required, we can get it back. See, all the tables are available. Now we'll start creating the reports. What I'll do, I'll try to create 3 reports here. One is for region. Then I'll take for, let's say what all we have. Let's study this, say category we have. Then we have the ship mode. Okay. Region will take segment and ship mode. Okay. I'll click on this clustered column chart. Don't create 3 different charts now only. I'll tell you why. Create one chart. Let me keep it here. I wanted the chart for region. I'll go here. I'll select sales. And then we'll go to this location and I'll say region. Done. Okay. I got the chart. Now I'll try to fit this exactly like this. But this is not looking good as what I wanted. So what we'll do, you go here and we'll go to this format. Let me format this. How to format? Click on this. Here I have this more options, the format. I can click on more options. See, I'll get format. Let me remove the background first. Let's go here. There is that background. Grid lines. I don't have the grid lines. If I have the grid lines, then I can remove it. If you want, I can keep say I'll remove the grid lines. I don't want the grid lines. I'll say switch off. Then data labels. If you think you need, say on, I'll get the data labels here. See, let's keep the data labels. Then plot area background. This is the plot area background. We'll remove the entire background itself. Go here, size and style. Here I have this background. See, I'll just click on this. The background is gone. Okay, now it looks good, but the labels are not visible. Let's do that formatting as well. I told you first, let's format one chart, and then later on we can copy and paste the rest. Here, if you think I want title, you can keep the title. Otherwise, you can remove the title as well. Let the title be available because the title represents the data. So here it says sum of sales. I'll say sales by region. I can correct it here only. If you want, I can change the color as well. Then let's scroll down. See, I'll make it as white color. Okay, center align. Done. If you think I want subtitle, I can give this, but I don't want any subtitle. And then I'll go to this axis, x-axis. Here, the color is gray. Let me make it as white color so that it is visible. See? Yeah. Same thing let's do for y-axis as well. Values. Color, I'll change this to white color. See? Right? Then data labels. Also, let's change the colors. I'll go to this values. I'll make it as white color. Okay. I think this title, okay, X and Y axis title also, if you think you want to make it white color, you can go here. Where is the title? See, I have the title here. If you think you don't want this title, you can disable this. Or if you think you require, you can go here. Let me make it as something with this color. Not visible actually. Let me take white color only. I think that should be good. And then y-axis, title, and then we'll change the color to white. Okay. So people, I just changed the colors here. Now you see the report is like this. If you think you want to reduce little, right? See how neat it looks now. We just removed the background, change the colors. What is the advantage of this? Suppose if you think you want to change the color of this bar, that also you can do. Where is that? We have this columns. And if you think I want to change the color, let's say we'll change the color to something like this. Looking good. Okay, see, this is looking good. Now I'll copy this. See how easy it is. Control C, Control V, and I'll keep it. Again, Control V. Just drag and keep it. Now what I'll do, I'll just go here, select this. I have this data, click on this data. Now I want the segment report here. Let's go to this region. I'll click on this, see, I'll say segment. Just select the segment. See, quickly, it got changed to segment. Next, let me select this. Again, we'll get this format. Here, I'll go to this data, click here. I'll say ship mode. Done. See, it got changed to ship mode. Be careful with the heading. Let's go here and change the heading. Say here I have the title and it says sales by region. Then I'll say sales by segment. Done. Let's go here. Select this. Say sales by region, sales by ship. Done. See how quickly we could create 3 different charts. Right. Next, I want 2 different charts here. One is for sales, one is for profit, but I want the line chart where I have the data for each month. All right. So what I'll do, I'll try and I'll see if I can retain the format. Otherwise, we can change the format as well. I'll just take the same chart, drag it till here, and reduce this. Okay, but this one should be a line chart. So to change this to line chart, you don't have to do anything. Just go here. We can just directly change this, say format, not format here. Let's see. See here we have this. Click on this and I'll click on the line chart here. Where is that line chart? This one, scatter chart. It's a line chart. This one. You can see I'm getting this line. Don't worry. Now still we have not changed the data. Let's change the data. Now click here. Now with the line chart, it lasts for x-axis, y-axis, date. Let this data be sum of sales. But let the region what you have here, we'll change this to order date. Go to this data. Here I have this order date. Then here in this I'll select month. You can see I'm getting the month here. See, by month I'm actually getting the data. This is by sales. If you think I don't want the title, let's go here. We'll format this. I'll say more options. And here I'll go to this title and I'll say sales. That's all. Let me remove this. Okay. This is sales. Same thing. I'll copy here. People, you should have a lot of patience. Copy this, paste it, and then I'll keep it here like this. Let me increase a bit. This one also will increase a bit. Now I want to change this to profit. Let's select this. Go to this data. Here we have this data. Here I have the sales. Click on the sales. Now I'll ask for profit. I'll select this profit. See? Change the title. Always be very careful when you're actually working. Give the title to profit. Done. Save this. See how quickly we could create the reports like this. Now I want one table here. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll click on this table. You can see that I have this table and metrics. Anything you can take. Let me take this metrics. Click on this metrics. Metrics is nothing but it's a table, but we can create like something like a pivot table. Let me take this. I'll put it here like this. Let's reduce this and fit this here. And take it like this up to this. Now let's take, first we'll take region. I'll get this region. Then let's take the segment. So here we'll add some more data. Let me take ship mode and we'll put it. Okay, see why I took this say metrics is you can have something like a pivot table here like this. Okay, right. Now for this, I need to add values. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll take sales value. Go here and I'll say sales. I'll get the values here. If you want to expand this, see, I can expand this like this. And you can see the data like this. All right. Now I created the reports. Now let's add some slicers, some summary here. So what we'll do this. Before that, for all the new joinees, I have something to announce. Okay. People have already purchased people. It's fine. But people already some 78 people have purchased. So still we have 22 remaining the coupons. So people who have not purchased, you still have time. So 22 coupons are still left over. So people who have joined today and yesterday, we have something called as mega bundle where we have 27 courses for becoming data science, data scientist, data analyst, and business analyst, the complete package. So if you guys think that you are willing to learn this data science, data analytics, and business analytics in one place, okay? So you can go here and you can register. So here is the course package actually. If you just scroll down, here we have 27 courses actually. So you can go and check that with the link. I'll share the link also with you people. Okay, this is the link. If you guys think that you want to go through this, you can go through this. This is the link. There are 27 courses, and you also have some preview here where you can check the preview about the videos. All the 27 courses are available. Along with that, we have tips and tricks. There are so many tips and tricks, and this will be keep getting updated. Okay, this will be keep getting updated, and you don't have to pay again and again for this. It is like one-time subscription, and this is lifetime. Okay, so you have all the interview questions for all the subjects, and there are few which we are actually trying to upload for Python and more other courses. Actually, we are still preparing it, and again, once you have purchased this, you're on this particular say course, the package, then every now and then it will be keep getting updated, so you don't have to again and again purchase anything here. Okay, right? So what are there in this particular project? We have data visualization, we have programming skills, we have presentation and documentation, database management, analytics, reportings, dashboarding techniques, automation process, and even the automation techniques as well. This will be more useful for the professionals. Okay, and we have added a new say course as well, high-end automation using Excel. So very high-end automation where many of the companies are still struggling to work on that. Apart from that, we have a lot of ebooks which is downloadable, and also we have 300 data sets which is actually used directly. You can go and you can use for the projects, and we have some templates like what we are creating now. The projects, same kind of templates are there. We are actually working on some Power BI templates as well. So once it is done, that also will be added here completely for free where you can download that. Okay, and the entire course, whatever you see, the package has been designed, recorded, and the materials what has been done is done by myself and Shri Vidya. So we are the two trainers who have got more than 16 years of experience, and she has got more than 10 years of experience. Based on that experience, we have recorded and we have put across all the contents into one single package. Okay, right? So if you think you are willing to purchase, you can go here, can purchase. So we actually had the offer. So the offer was for 9,999, but this is actually for the students what we have started. It is 4,999, which we actually planned for 100 registrations. Already some 74 to 75 registrations are done. So another 22 to 23 are actually available. So still you have the opportunity to purchase this. If anybody wants to purchase, you can purchase, but use this promo code, okay, MBS 2023. So if you add this code, this will be reduced 5,000 rupees flat actually. There is nothing like you have to purchase anything else. So you can purchase, you can apply this code and you can avail this offer. Okay. All right. So let's come back to the project. Right. Let me save this. All right. Now we actually created some reports here like this. I want some summarized report here. Let's say sales and profits. So what I'll do, go here. I have something called as card. Here, if you just scroll down, I have something called as card. Let me click on this card. When I click on this card, I actually get something like this, where I can add a report. I'll just go here, click on this. Here I'll say add data. Let me select sales. When I select the sales, you can see that I'll get something like this. The advantage of this is, see, when I click on some visualization, this will get reduced, see, automatically. So the summarized data, what we get, that is called as card. Let me format this. Select this, right click and say format. I'll try to reduce the font size. Here it's too big actually. I will go here and say I'll remove the background, or let the background be there. We'll try to make it transparent, 75%. Like what we had this layout, same thing we'll do it here like this. See, right? Okay. I'll tell you some more interesting things here. Then we have the border. Let's give the border white color. Same thing like what we have done for other visualization. Keep it here. Let's go to this call out value and I'll change this to Arial black. See, formatting you have to decide. Okay. See, I will reduce this to say 25. Let it be this much only. Okay. Otherwise, it will be too much actually. Then let's go to this title and we'll give the title as total sales. Okay. Let's align this center and this one, I'll make it as Arial. Right. Now here, if you want subtitle, you can give the subtitle, spacing, anything you can specify. Then what I'll do, I'll go here and just minimize this call out value. The category value I don't require. See the category label. It's just wasting some space. Let me reduce this like this and keep it here. Let's reduce some more so that we can have one more for profit as well. Control C, Control V. I'll keep it here for profit. Let me reduce this. And let's reduce this as well. So designing, you might feel little, difficult, but you should have patience. See, I got some summary as well. This one should be what? I will change this to data. I'll say profit. Let's go and click on this profit. Okay. Right. See, I have the profit. If you think it's too big, then you can go here, go to this call out value. I'll just change this to 22. Okay. This should be good, I guess. Same thing we should do for this also. We'll go here, I'll say. Done. See. Now, if I go here and if I just click on any of these visualization, you can see that the data is also getting changed. Right? Okay. Let's change the title to profit. Good. I can see people are so alert, reminding me doing all this. I am very happy that you people are attentive. Right? Doesn't it look good, people? See how simple it is, how easily we did. We took some time, but yes, we actually did this in a very neat and easy way. Yes or no? Doesn't it look good now, people? Yes. Okay. Right. Very good. Okay. Next is, okay, fine. Next is, we'll see how we can add the slicers. What are slicers? Slicers are nothing but the filters. Let me select this. See, I clicked on this. Now I will add the data for this. Let's say I want to filter the data by region. I selected the region here. If you want to keep it as a list, you can do it. Otherwise, I want this to be like a drop down. Let's go here. Say size and style. We have this. What is that? Settings, slicer settings. Here we have the slicer settings. Says vertical list. I'll set title. I want this to be like a drop down. Let's select this as a drop down. And I'll reduce this. Think you want to remove the background, you can remove the background here. Where is that? Say background, I'll remove. Okay. Now if I click on this, see, central, east. Okay. All right. Now you want to change the colors here, you can go to this. There is that slicer header. Says region, I'll make it as white color. Okay. See, you can also go here and change the values. Here the values are white color. If you go here, this will get changed now. For that, what we'll do, the background change to pink color. Like this we can do. If you think this is not looking good, then you can change the color. You take a call, people, about the colors. I think this should be good. Let's keep it this one. Okay. All right. You can see that I have one drop down here. Let me copy this and I'll paste it. And I'll put one more drop down. Let's make one list also so that, it'll be nice because we'll have one more visualization to learn. Okay. Right. Yes, there is someone asking for format painter. Yes, you can use format painter as well. You can use format painter as well. Okay. Now let me go here. I will try to change this to category, but there is a problem here. I'll tell you what is the problem later, but let's go here and try to select this and see what happens. I'm trying to select this category. Okay. I'm getting this category here. I'm getting the category here. And this one, I'll make it as the list. Okay. So how to do that? Slicer settings. I'll say vertical list. Let it be like this list. I'll increase this. What shall we do here? We'll say I use background. We'll given this color. And we'll change the background color here to this color. Okay, like this. Let me keep it a little bit down. Okay, so we'll use this space for buttons, that is navigations. We'll create some more charts are there. I'll show you how to create those charts as well. Okay, now if I go here and select say central, you can see I'm getting all the values that is for central. And I'll go here, I'll click on this furniture. You can see everything is getting filtered for furniture. Next, what we'll do is we'll have one more report here. I'll say state report. Okay, or let me delete this. I will duplicate it so that we'll get all the background. Say state report. Okay, we'll try to remove some of them. we'll keep it some of them. So what we'll do, we'll go here. And if you think, you can retain some of the, say, what is this? The charts, the formats, you can keep it. But before we do this, what we'll do is we'll take 10 minutes break and come back. Okay, it's like continuously we're doing. Once you come back, I'll tell you how actually you can use bookmarks here for this state, and we'll create one map there. Okay, and we'll create one big report here. What we'll be doing is we'll also be learning how to create icons and how to actually hide and unhide the reports as well. So that I'll tell you. Take 10 minutes break and come back. So 12:25. Okay, I'll meet you people, and then we can finish this project, and then I'll tell you a lot of other important things which will be helpful for you for attending interviews and creating the projects. Okay, right. So 12:25, let's be back. Next is, see, we have duplicated one page. So we could have actually created a new page, and then we could have done all these, importing of the image and things like that. But already we have one page which is formatted. So let's use the same thing. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll remove all the data which is not required. Okay, just remove this. You want, you can keep it. Otherwise, I'll just remove this. So whatever is required, only that I'll keep. Let me quickly delete all this, which is not required for me. I'm just deleting all this. Just keep one template here. People, all your job related questions, keep it for tomorrow. I'll answer everyone's question. Okay, tomorrow we'll keep it as a questionnaire sessions. Okay, I'm just keeping stable like this. Right. So let's change the table here. We'll try to add some more reports here. Okay. Right. Now what we'll do, we'll go here. We'll try to add some more data for this. Ship mode, I'll also add state for this. Okay. So let the table be a little bigger. And I'll remove this ship mode. Right. So here, let me select all the values. I have all the regions here. And then we'll try to create one map. Okay. So how to create a map? Let's go here. I have this map. So here we'll take this icon map, and then I'll put it here like this. Just exactly like this. Same size. And then I'll take state. Then let's take sales. Okay. So I have two objects here. One is the table, another one is the map. So what I want is, I want to see map or the table. So for this, we need to create something called as bookmarks. So yesterday I told you that I'll be teaching you how to create bookmarks. So let me tell you what are bookmarks. Bookmarks are something like buttons, which actually helps in hiding or unhiding of the objects. That is, it is actually used for view. It's not only for hiding or hiding. It is actually for giving us the view what we have done here. Say what view we have on the screen. Let me go here and see how we can create this bookmarks. Okay, go to this view. Here we have something called a selection. Let me click on this selection. Once I click on this selection, I'll get one pan here which says selection. Then next to that, we have something called as bookmarks. So let's keep these two, selection and bookmark pan opened. Okay, first let's go to this selection. What we'll do, we'll go here. We have this map, that is, it says sum of sales by state. And where is that table? We have a table here. Let me click on that. What does that says? It says metrics. Let me name this as sum of sales, and I'll give it as table. I'm just naming it. We can name that by using this selection tab. Okay, so I have one table and one map here. This is my map and this is my table. See carefully what I'll do. Let me go here. I will try to align this. Keep it one above the other. Okay, next what I'll do is, see, I will hide this. You can see that I have one icon here. When I click on this, you see the map got hidden. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. I'll open this bookmark pan. I'll say add. When I click on this add, it'll say bookmark 1. I'll rename that. Just double click on that. You can rename that. I will say show table. And I created one bookmark. It says show table. Right. Again, let me go to this selection pan. I will show the map and I will hide this table. That's all. Now the table is hidden. Again, I'll go back to this bookmark. Here I'll say add. This time I'll say show map. Done. If you see, now I have two bookmarks. You just see here, I'll click on the show table. See, table is shown. If I click on this map, the map is shown. Right? My bookmarks are ready. I'll close these pans now. Selection and bookmark pan, I closed. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this insert, and here I have this buttons. And if I just scroll down here, you can see page navigator, bookmark navigator. Click on this bookmark navigator. I'll get two buttons here like this. Reduce this and I'll keep it here like this. Now hold control and I'll click on this table. See, I'll get the table. I'll click on this map. I'll get the map. Right. Next, here what we'll do, we'll try to have the navigation buttons. Let me click on this button and I'll click on this navigator. Here I have this page navigator. I'll click on this page navigator. I'll get two pages like this. Let's keep these pages here. Like this. And then I'll say Control C, go to this dashboard. And here I'll say Control B. C and Control B. See, paste it. Now, if I hold control, for this, we need to hold control because we are in the design mode, that is in desktop. See, I'll go to the state report and then I'll go to this dashboard. So likewise, I can create my dashboard. Now, if you go here and check, say, I'll go here, select this, I'll say East. Just observe here the visualization. What we see here, sales by region, here, this is also getting filtered. I don't want this to be filtered. That is, say when I select this East, I'm getting only one bar. This should be static. So what I'll do, I'll go here, select this, go to format. Here I have this edit interaction. When I click on this edit interaction, you see, I'll get all this, the visibility of when I select this, whether it should be visible or not. Now what I'll do, I'll select this and I'll say none. When I click on this none, yesterday we did this in our edit interaction and say none, what happens? Now, if I do any selections, this will not be filtered. See, go here, I'll say center. Nothing will happen to this. Rest all the other visualizations will be filtered. All right. Now, similarly here, let me click on this. You can see nothing is happening. I told you there is some problem with this product table. See, when I click on this, nothing is happening. Why nothing is happening? This we should actually check in the data model. Let's go and check that now. Now, before that, go to this format, remove this edit interaction. Done. All the icons which are there, that will get closed. Okay, see. Next is we'll go to this data model and see why the product table, when I click on that category, is not working. Yesterday, when we actually created this relationship, we just saw that the data, if it is duplicate, that is many-to-many relationship, will not be created automatically. So for that, what I'll do it manually, drag it and I'll drop it here. When I drag and drop, it will say many-to-many relationship is not possible. It's possible, but it is saying that there is some problem here. Please check. If you still want the relations to be created, I'll say. Now you see, once the relationship is created, now if you go to this canvas and if you see, now if I click on this, the data will get filtered. Previously, it was not. See, now it is getting filtered. Technology, it's getting filtered like this. So likewise, we can create our project. Right. Now, assume that the reports, whatever I wanted, is created. Now I need to share this. I need to publish this. So what should we do? See, what we'll do is, first we'll save the, let me keep this here. I'll save the project. It is saved. Once it is saved, what I'll do is, I'll go to this publish. Here I have something called as publish. I'll click on this publish. Now keep in mind, for publishing the reports, you should be logged in here. Okay, you can see that I have logged in. What does this say is, if you want to publish a report, either you should have 365 MS Office 365 license, or you should have the private domain. That is, you should have a company where we have that private domain. So for me, it is like, if you go and check this, I have this itsinc.in. Cancel. See, here I have this itsinc.in. So that is why I'm able to log in. Otherwise, you see, you check with the ID creating in Microsoft Outlook and see if that works actually. Otherwise, you have to purchase MS Office 365. Don't purchase the original copy. There are some websites where you get for very less price. I'm not sure about the website, but there are many websites actually which use it for 400, 500 rupees or something. Just check that. If it is genuine, you just try to take that. Okay. Why I'm telling is, for practicing and all, don't invest thousands of rupees. Don't waste so much of money actually. Okay. All right. So let me just publish. Let's go here. See, click on this. I'll click on this publish, and here it asks for the workspace. Forget about this temp. This I just created for some R&D. Go and click on this my workspace, and I'll just select. What this will do is, the entire project, whatever is there, including the data, that will be kept in one cloud space that is called as Power BI service. So the Power BI service is nothing but it's something like a server space from Microsoft, which allow us to save our dashboards. We have OneDrive where we can save all the MS Office documents. Similarly, we have this cloud service where I can store all my Power BI files. Now I can see that my dashboard, whatever I created, the reports, whatever I've created, is published. Now I'll go here. I'll say open the, click on this. It will open this in the website now. You can see that it's going online. It's asking for, okay. Say next. I think I forgot the password. Let me check what password I've given. Okay, it's taking because very long time I had taken. Let me check this. Quickly, I'm just changing the password. Is what happens, problem is we cannot remember all the passwords. There are so many places where we have the passwords. We keep forgetting. Okay, right. Luckily, we got something here. Okay. Oh, it's asking so many things. Right, so let's do one thing. Give me a minute. Let me just check this. Don't know what's happening. Directly it will go actually. No, it's asking for so many things. I don't have time to actually go and what's I'll take it here in the Chrome itself and check. Okay, people, it's not waste too much of time. It's asking so many things. Let me check this. I'll check this once. Okay, so this requires a lot of time actually because I updated a lot of things. Okay, I'm very sorry. So what happens is here, it will take you to the website actually. Okay, so I'm not sure because I updated a lot of things, yesterday and day for yesterday. It's asking for new logins. So I might not be able to show you, but I'll tell you what actually happens. When you click on this publish, the entire thing will be published in the server. Okay, so after that, we can actually do a lot of things online as well. That's all. Okay, if at all I can correct it, I'll see if I can make some videos and send you in that community. But as of now, I don't know if I take that, it'll take a lot of time. So I don't want to waste your time as well. But what I'm telling is, I can send you some videos what I've done for the services as well. There are so many projects which I've done. I'll show you that. Okay, so that you guys can actually have a look at that as well. Don't worry, I'll surely send you how to actually publish that. I'll send you that video. There are some projects which I've already done. I'm very sorry about this. I don't know. I need to set up something which will take some time. Okay, let's keep it aside. All right. So this is what the project, what we can actually do and then publish it. Okay. Now, I will be giving you a project. Okay. Not now, but I'll be giving you a project which I'll be sharing all the data, everything. And let me explain the project as well. It's a very simple project actually. Let me. This project actually I had given for one of the companies also. Okay, so you have all the data here. You need to import all the data. This data, once you have imported, I have few questions here. You just have to do this. Everything is there here. And this data is actually, one of the projects which I have worked for one of the clients actually. Okay. But the data is actually mocked, completely mocked. Mocked in the sense, yeah, Rakesh, correct. But, I have to do a lot of things. Okay. Now I cannot do that. It'll take some time. That's why I just kept it aside. Okay. I'll do that later. Right. So this data will be given to you and this questions, everything is available. So, take that, work on that, and then you submit that to which ID you will submit. Let me share the email ID. Okay. You share it to that email ID. High-tech analytic solutions at gmail.com. Make a note of this email ID. Okay, you should send the project to this ID. Anyways, I'll be giving all the instructions in the community group with the data so that you can work on that. Okay, and also mention your name, and the project, what you worked, some details if you send so that it will be easy for me to evaluate and I can send it to you. Okay, right. And extremely sorry about that publishing. I know I need to do some setup. It'll take some time. Now, if I sit and do that, it'll take some time. I don't want to waste time. So I'll do one thing. I'll send that project video as well, what I have done, so that you guys can view that aspect. Okay. And again, once again, telling you people, if anybody wants to purchase this, please purchase this. This is very useful actually. And we have a lot of things included in this, which will help you to prepare for interviews and also to get into this data science, data analytics, and business analytics as well. Okay. And I was talking about this project. Let me go back. It's that project. Yeah. So this is the project. So I'll be sending you the project, the data, complete data. It's a real-time data actually, but the names have been marked, which I'll be giving you. Please send it. And I'll also mention when you can actually send it. Okay. So today is what? Today is 6th. So if I send you today, send it by 20th April. Okay. So you'll have some time. So today I'll try to upload all the videos and I'll give it to you. Try to send it by 20th April. All the details I'll be sending you in that community so that you guys can go accordingly, follow that instructions and then send it. And for sure, we'll be giving you 1,000 rupees gift voucher to everyone who sent the project. First, we had decided for only 5 people, but I can see a lot of students are interested here. A lot of students are so much, energetic and they want to learn a lot of things, right? So I feel this session, whatever I planned, okay, this institute planned is really very good idea what we did so that students, professionals fine, but students are gaining a lot of interest. But what I always request is analytics is one field, you can build your career very quickly and even the package also will actually grow. But for that, nothing will happen immediately. As others says that, within 2 days or 3 days will become master and earn a big amount. It is not possible like that. It'll take some time, but yes, you have a lot of good salary in this particular, say, what is this field that is analytics, data science, but work hard, work from scratch, learn everything in detail, and then start looking for a job. Just like that, don't look for a job. You might get job, but again, you will end up with, people start checking your skills. And again, if you're not good, then again, they might remove you. Okay. Fine. So certificate, yes. Tomorrow I'll tell you how we can get the certificate for everyone who have attended all 5 days. We are giving the certificate. Okay. And finally, again, I'm telling you, we actually had a good session, but I'm very sorry about the last part, about the publishing. Anyways, that video is there. I'll send you the entire project video to you so that you can view that and see how we can publish. I want you guys to go to your LinkedIn, put one screenshot. Okay, this screenshot, I'll send you this. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this. I'll send you the screenshot also. Take the screenshot and put it in your LinkedIn and tag about the certificates, yes, you please give the valid reason. So sure, we'll consider that. Okay. So go to the LinkedIn and post that dashboard or whatever some posts and then tag us. Okay. You will get the Power BI books. This is completely in detailed books. Okay. With the source file and the example and solved files will be there. That is what I'll be sharing it with you. This I'll be sharing it with you because it's almost some 250 MB. I'll put that in the Google Drive and I'll send you the link which you can download it. Okay. It's a complete books which I referred and I actually use it. Okay. You might get only the PDF in the internet, but not the source file. I have the source file as well because I purchased it, but I'll be sharing that with you people. Okay. All right. So what you have to do, go to LinkedIn and just say, how was today's project session in your LinkedIn? I want you to mention what was your thought before attending this project session and how actually you're feeling after attending this project session. Tag me and the company name here like that. This one, you just type here, put at symbol and then type this. So let me show you that also if you think. This is my LinkedIn. Okay, I just post it like this. Say at say and select here like this. For the company, just type iTech and select it. Okay. Tag us and send the screenshot to Suma. You will get the complete textbooks with the solved files as well. So here we have the free gift. This one. Okay. So all these, what is the size? 453 MB. Okay. That I'll be sharing it with you. Right. Project, I'll send you the project. Okay. So there are some people who might not come tomorrow because there is a festival. I don't know, it's a festival. I'm sorry. There is some this Good Friday, I guess. Sorry, I don't know it's a festival or not. It's a Good Friday for them. So people who are not able to come tomorrow, no worries. Anyways, if you have some valid reason, so we are giving the videos. Okay. But what I always tell is, please make sure that you are up to date with the skills. Okay. So I was telling, please go to your LinkedIn and then post it. And people who have not got Excel, SQL Server, and Power BI course, please contact Suma, and she will guide you what you have to do for getting the access for that particular courses. Okay. All right. So before I end this session, I want all of you to tell me how was today's session. Just in the uh, webinar itself, I just want to know how did you feel actually about the session. Good. I can see a lot of energy. Hemant, studying manual and automation testing, but that's not much interested. I need to learn. Help me. Sure, Hemant, you can contact Suma. She will help you. Okay, very good. All right. So I'm very happy that this batch is so much of energetic, showing a lot of interest. Actually, I'll tell you as a for a trainer. Okay. If anyone's they're getting skills or they feel energetic or say they are very much enthusiastic, that is the thing what the trainer actually expects, and it'll be more interesting for us also to give more and more knowledge. People are feeling boring, and if they're not interested in what we feel is, we'll just finish the session and we'll go. But I can see this batch getting so much of energy and so much of confidence. Actually, that actually boosts for me as well to give more and more knowledge to you people. Okay. So one part I couldn't actually take that because I will do that setup and see, but I have the recorded video for that. I'll send you. Okay. Thank you so much people, and I always wish everyone to have a very good career upgrade your skills as much as possible. Tomorrow, whoever is not able to attend, don't worry. I'll send the recorded session. How to get the recorded session? I told you, please, people, you can get into this community. Last night, we decided that we'll put that recordings here. Okay. So join this community and I'll try to share as quickly as possible. Okay. As much quickly as possible, I'll share all the videos to you people. Okay. All right. So initially, I felt very easy. Later on, I felt a little bit complicated to learn. I'm sure that by watching, we can clearly get on this. Yes, Atmiya, this is actually easy. Okay. Offline class regarding testing, but I'm not interested in this. Where are you learning, Hemant? Testing? Join community. Archana, why you're not able to join the community? Okay. Why you're not able to join community? There are everyone joining. Archana, you send the screenshot what you're getting, okay? You send the screenshot to Suma. We'll check that. For sure, there should be some this thing. We will try and see. Okay. Not able to take dashboard screenshot. Don't worry, I'll send the screenshots to you people. The session today was so impressed. Veerabhadra, I wanted to learn in depth from your training center. People, whoever wants to, still we have that mega bundle. Okay, so please try and see if you guys can actually purchase that. It's completely for data science, data analytics, and business analytics. It's a complete package actually. And as I told, every now and then we keep updating the softwares as well. Initially, when we started, it was only 12 courses. Okay, now it has grown up to 27 courses. Now we are actually planning for some data cleaning, pivot table. So many other courses are lined up actually. Will we keep updating? That will be like, you don't have to pay again and again for that. Okay, it's like one time you have to pay, right? So if you are interested, please go and purchase that. It is very useful actually, especially for students. Okay, for professionals, there are some high-end courses which you can actually go and you can take that. It's a new experience. Madhumati, I don't know what is Power BI and project. Now I got all knowledge about Power BI. Very good. Very good, Madhumati. It is very easy. People, I'll tell you, whoever actually tells you that it is very complex or we are the ones who will be making you experts and things like that, no one can make you expert. Even I cannot make you expert unless and until you practice it, unless and until you take it very seriously. Okay, I never take credit for anything you guys actually achieve. It is your efforts, always your efforts. What is my job? What is my job as a trainer? I can only give you the suggestions. I can only show you the path. It is you who have to walk in that path. It is you who have to make sure that you'll reach that goal. That's what. Instruction, I will communicate with you tomorrow. Kindly guide us. Okay. So people, you can call Suma regarding the courses or any issues in joining the, Sure, Ratmiya, there are a lot of webinars lined up actually. People, one more thing I want to tell you. This webinar actually was designed for people from college students who are from remote villages. Okay. But what happened is I got calls from so many people from other states as well saying that we wanted this in English because we don't know Kannada. This was actually planned to do in Kannada. There is one more webinar on Power BI which are actually planning only in Kannada. That is on Saturday 15th. I'll send you the details. It's only for Kannada students. People who don't know Kannada, please excuse us because this actually was for Kannada students, but requesting from so many requests from people, I just thought that let's other students also get benefited. But there are more other trainings in English. We'll be doing most of our trainings in English only, but there are some students from other cities, from say various other cities in say villages from various different states. They asked us in Kannada as well. Okay, and so we are doing that. With my career already, I'm 6 months testing. Okay, so there are some queries actually. I'm a data analyst trying to enter. Okay, people, I want all of you to make a note of all your questions and get back to me tomorrow with the questions, because tomorrow it's completely on the career path. So I will surely answer everyone and I'll tell you how actually you can achieve things. Okay, it's not difficult at all. To be very frank, nothing is difficult. You can actually get into job easily, but once you get into job, how you actually manage there, how you survive is actually important. Okay, evening as we all working professionals. So Veerbhadra, to be very frank, this is only for students what you had planned. Okay, so professionals are options here. Yes, for professionals we have a different courses. See, for professionals we cannot do the courses like this because students will not understand anything. So for that only we started from scratch. Okay, don't worry. We actually have a lot of plans for. We usually do for say professionals, but this one was for students because many of them actually passed out and many requests came from the parents actually to give these suggestions for the students to get into some good career. So for that we actually started this webinars. So professionals were optional in this particular webinars, but still I could see there are some professionals coming here. Happy to see that. I do understand we already had mentioned that professionals, please plan your working hours. Okay. But don't worry, there are many webinars coming out for professionals as well. Okay. All right, people. So all your job questions, for sure, everyone's job questions I will answer tomorrow. We have a lot of things to discuss tomorrow. Nothing to learn, but a lot of things to discuss tomorrow. Okay. I'm not saying nothing to learn. Yes, there are a few things to learn. I'm sorry. How to create a LinkedIn, how to work on LinkedIn. I'll say how to create resumes. Okay. How to build a resume. People will keep asking for resume templates. I'll tell you what all you should do. I'll teach you how to create resumes as well. Okay. Right. Before I end this session, people, are you finding any difference between other webinars and the webinars what we are conducting? You finding any difference? Yeah. Sure, Madhumati. Thank you so much. Too much difference. Good. Encouragement is what we expect people. That's all. Nothing else. Okay. Yes. Confidence is more important. Yes. Yes, Archana. Thank you so much. Whatever is possible from my side, only that I can do. Okay. So I'm not someone who actually, say that I'll do that, I'll do this, end up doing nothing. Whatever is possible in my limits, only that I can promise. That's all. Because I want to be very transparent, very true. I don't want to be like, saying that I have more experience, I'm the boss, I'm, the great. Nothing. I want to be one among everyone, learning a lot of things. I still want to be a student rather than calling me as a trainer. Okay, because student learn every single day. For me, I want to be a student, but I want to be a student with more knowledge. That's all. Thanks, Hemant, saying didn't waste any time. See, time is very precious, people. This is very important. Okay, keep in mind that time is very important. Don't waste your time. Keep learning something. Okay, which will actually help you in your personal life, professional life, anything, but keep learning. Okay. Sahitya, thank you. Anusha, it's a lot of difference. All these days, you share knowledge, promote there. Yeah. Even we do promotions, Anusha, but we actually think that first we actually make sure that we are giving knowledge. If we are actually good in quality, for sure our product will sell. Okay. We have that confidence. So, um, you know, we also have to survive. So even we have to do the marketing, but not to the extent what others do. We always keep 80% of knowledge, 20% of marketing, rather than the other institutes, they do reverse 20% of knowledge and 80% of marketing. We don't do that. And we always tell that people, whether it is our institute or other institutes, please check everything. Please check the trainer. Please check the contents and then only purchase. That is why we actually give the preview also, so that you guys can go check our contents before purchasing. Okay. Okay. Sri Lakshmi. I got one feedback actually. I don't know which Sri Lakshmi it is. I'm not sure if this is the same Sri Lakshmi. It was very nice actually. Was that you, Sri Lakshmi N, in Kannada you had given? Was that you? Very nice, nicely written in Kannada. Felt very happy. I think yes. Thank you so much, Sri Lakshmi. Um, there are very few people, okay, throughout my career, right, who actually appreciated me in total pure Kannada. Okay, and again, people others. I'm not actually, talking about the languages here. I'm just telling who actually appreciated me. There was one person called Bharat, and one more person, I forgot his name. There are some 10 to 12 people they appreciated in a pure Kannada. Seriously, it was interview only technical Yavatara questions. Mithun tomorrow. Okay, people, I don't want to take this in in a different language or something, because everyone are communicating in English. Let's communicate in English. Okay, there is a separate forum for that. We'll discuss on that. But yes, thanks, Sri Lakshmi. It was really very nice, and I felt very happy about it. That someone actually gave a very positive comment in Kannada. Okay, thank you so much for that. And I thank everyone. Okay, there are everyone who actually messaged, and I feel that you guys have done heartily. Okay, I don't want that to be something like a fake, just because you're getting the gift. People gifts to encourage, that's all. Okay, the comment what I take is to encourage me, encourage my institute, encourage my knowledge to share, that's all. Okay, but each and every comments I've read, everyone I given from their heart. Nothing is like fake. Okay, I don't want those kind of fake inquiry, sorry, the fake this thing, what is that, comments. But what I felt is everyone who had given that comment, it's so heart touching actually. I felt very happy. Why? Because students are the energy for us, who actually always boost us with their energies. Okay, right. Thanks, Lakshmi, once again. I know it's not fake. None of you say 100%. Everyone who have given the comment. That's what I'm saying. It's not because you're just getting gift. You posted that. I can read that and I can feel that actually the comments. Why we actually ask the question is, we should know to what level we are standing, because from last 2 years, even I'm studying, even I'm trying to understand the webinars, the kind of webinars what people are doing. They are just trying to divert from training to something else, to sales, which should be which should not be the case. When I say webinar, I don't know what others actually feel. Yes, we have to do the sales pitch, we have to do the marketing, we have to sell our course, but that doesn't mean that we put pressure on people, because people sit here for 3 hours, 4 hours, thinking that they're getting some knowledge. Okay, so that's why 70 to 80% we think always about giving you the knowledge. 30 to 20% is what we actually think about sales. If we are getting business, we are very happy. If not, I always feel that I shared some knowledge which actually gets something good in students' life. And I tell this heartily. I don't want to tell something to impress anyone. I am like this since my childhood, and you can go and check my website. You can go and check my videos. I am like this actually. Okay, all right, people. I have another session now. Some corporate trainings are going on simultaneously. Okay. Your initiative will change our upcoming generation, sir. Great job. All the best and thank you. Thanks, Arun. I am like this. We have done a lot of webinars. You can go and check in our YouTube channel. A lot of webinars we've already done. Okay. Nothing to actually boost ourselves. We are doing from last 2.5 years. Okay, but since again the lockdown opened, how to get today's gift, that you don't worry, Dinesh. I told you, I want you to answer this question. Okay, see here, people, today's project session in your LinkedIn. Go to your LinkedIn. Okay, Chavi, see you. Bye bye. I'll also leave now. Let me just explain again your thoughts on Power BI dashboard before attending and after attending the session. How did you feel? Post that in your LinkedIn. I'll send you the screenshot. Put that screenshot, put this, and then tag me and my company name, and then send that screenshot to this number. Okay, right, people, all of you, take care. I'll stop the recording now.